For those lucky enough, Keeley, to have the time off, what's the weather going to be like?
It's a real mixed bag, I'm afraid, and lots of uncertainty. Just typical, isn't it, when all eyes are on the forecast. So, yeah, it is going to be a bit of a mixed bag. And this afternoon, it's not great either. So this afternoon, we'll still have a lot of cloud around and there will be some showers. Some of those showers this morning have been producing some thunder and lightning. So it has been a rather lively morning in places. So low pressure close to the UK throughout the bank holiday weekend. It may well be that we get some dry, bright weather, but this low pressure means that showers will never be too far away. Temperatures about average. So this is the radar picture from earlier. It started off dry, but as you can see, this area of showers, showery rain, it is pushing westwards, and then we'll see this area of rain push northwards as we head through the last part of the afternoon as well. So out there at the moment, we've got those showers, some of them producing some thunder and lightning, though perhaps not as much as they did this morning. And then later in the afternoon, this band of rain pushes northwards. So some of those showers merging with longer spells of rain, particularly across South Yorkshire, 15 or 16 degrees the high. So through this evening, we'll continue to see outbreaks of rain. I think all of it will tend to move bodily northwards, but there will be some more moderate or heavy spells in there. And even when it begins to clear away northwards later in the night, it will leave behind a legacy of cloud, temperatures down to around 8 or 9 degrees. So tomorrow, a cloudy start to the day. We'll still have some damp, drizzly conditions, particularly in the west and the north. And we may well see a little bit of dampness continuing here. But generally, we're looking at a lot of cloud, fairly dry conditions. And I'm hopeful some of these brighter breaks may well spread north, particularly into parts of South Yorkshire later in the day. Temperatures up at around 16 degrees as we move into the weekend. A mix of sunshine and showers.
Couldn't have been like yesterday, could it?
Exactly.
No. Typical bank holiday.
Hello there, good evening. A mixed bag of weather for the bank holiday weekend. Tomorrow, I'm afraid there is going to be a lot of cloud around and a little dampness, but for most, I think it will be dry. But low pressure is close to the UK, so there will always be the threat of showers, particularly on Sunday down the Pennine chain. And it's showery with longer spells of rain in places through this evening and overnight. It will all tend to move away northwards through the second half of the night, but we will hang on to a little bit of drizzle, I think, in places, and temperatures will fall back to around 9 or 10 degrees. So a grey start to the day tomorrow and some dampness in the air, particularly across the hills. There'll also be quite grey conditions, particularly for coasts and hills. That should lift, but it will stay fairly cloudy. I think the best chance of any brightness will be pushing into parts of South and East Yorkshire as we head into the last part of the afternoon. Temperatures 14 or 15 degrees, so it might brighten up for some for tomorrow evening. And then into Sunday, there'll be some brighter skies around, some spells of sunshine. The risk of the odd sharp shower, especially for the hills. We can't rule out a shower on Monday, but there'll also be some spells of sunshine. Have a nice weekend.
Holiday weekend is ahead. Keeley, what could possibly go wrong?
Yes, I think everything, as far as the weather's concerned, lots of uncertainty in that. I'll be onto that in a moment. Most of us have had a dismal day, a really dreary, cloudy day with some rain, but it did start off on a nice note in Scarborough, some early sunshine there. And the second picture was a more typical scene. You can just about make the sky. I've got more land than sky, haven't we? But it was fairly grey across most of Yorkshire today, and we have had some rain around as well. Oh, good. This has happened again.
Happy Friday.
And there we go. Here you go. Someone's looking down on me. Here we go. So tomorrow it does look like there's going to be a lot of cloud in the forecast, a little bit of dampness in places. I'm hoping that we might see some brighter skies into tomorrow evening, and there'll be more in the way of brightness for Sunday and Monday. But low pressure is close to the UK, so there will always be the chance of showers, more especially I think for the Pennines on Sunday. But the details on that might change, so maybe don't make this the last forecast that you watch. So you can see on the satellite picture, the best of any brightness has been across that northeastern corner of North Yorkshire. Otherwise, we've had a lot of cloud and we've got outbreaks of rain moving northwards. Some of these could be on the heavy side, more moderate and heavy. They will tend to move away northwards, but leave behind a legacy of cloud and bits and pieces of light rain and drizzle later in the night. Temperatures dropping back to around 10 degrees. Let's take a quick look at those high water times then, just after 2 o'clock in Bridlington. So we'll start the day tomorrow with a lot of cloud. There'll be damp, drizzly conditions, particularly for the hills and parts of North Yorkshire. There'll also be quite a grey conditions along the coast and hills, but we should see things gradually brighten, probably keeping a lot of the cloud, although we may start to see some sunshine just edging in from the south and the east later. Temperatures 14 at 15 degrees. As for tomorrow evening, the best chance of any brightness, particularly across parts of South and East Yorkshire. For Sunday and Monday, this looks a little bit pessimistic, but there is the chance of some showers, also some sunny spells.
I'm going to say I got used to that sunshine. Thank you very much, Keeley. That's it.